My name is Calliope, daughter of the sky god Zeus, and muse of much renown. Sit here at my perfumed feet as my poem unfolds before you, an epic that springs from the depths of the sea and finds its end upon strange shores. For this is your story, the story of Argonus, son of Argus the shipbuilder and friend to Jason the hero. Our tale begins like many a sailor's story before it, with tragedy and a lilting song that carries from one dark wave to the next. Awaken. Book 1. The Blight. A frozen scream is etched upon the face of bewitched Typhus, helmsman of the Argo. Never again shall he foretell the rising of black waves. A frozen scream is etched upon the face of bewitched Typhus, helmsman of the Argo. Never again shall he more than a piece of driftwood. This plank was once surely bound to a mighty ship. No craftsman could sculpt a child so lifelike, nor create that which now stands lifeless. The death that haunts this isle did not spare even a child from its sorcerous wrath. Abundant with boughs of leaves, this mosaic appears to be made of limestone, and thus surprisingly light. Light glints off this strange carved stone, half buried in the sand. Her planks broken and her floorboards shattered, this skiff offers naught but harbour to small fish. This statue is of Amphitrite, Queen of the Sea. Sadly, the goddess did little to hinder the decimation that litters these rocky shallows. This rotten timber is too small to be a yard for the mast. While man may have birthed this massive sculpture from the isle's bedrock, deep waters now embrace it as their own. "'Tis naught but a fisherman's net, set so the west winds can reach its sodden threads." This statue would appear newly struck, as the salt of the sea has yet to assail its stone. This hound was not spared the fate that befell the other inhabitants of this isle. Whether spooked or merely provoked, the stallion launches itself from the cliffside before mighty wings carry it far above the awestruck sailor below. The bell-shaped flowers of this mandragora are common throughout the Isles of Greece. Nearly 200 men high, the massive bronze soldier stands silent, enthralled by the euphonious song rising from below. A semblance of Pasiphae, the immortal daughter of the sun god Helios, guards the entrance into this mountain. This statue is of Minos, the king of Crete and son of Zeus and Europa. Massive stone doors are cradled by the sheer cliff face. Those salty mists shroud their form. There is no denying the women upon the rocks. Or even from here, the lure of the siren's song is strong. The chalky fleece of this ewe is wanting for a shearer's work. This wild sheep appears interested in nothing more than the grasses that grow upon this beach. "'Tis Palaemonius, son of Olenane Lernus, whose bodily frame and valor no man could match. Long, twisted necks adorn the pitted surface of this stone tablet. This child was not struck down by mortal ills, but surely by something that is beyond this world. This young woman, most likely a temple worshipper, seems to have been frozen in time. While it appears to be chiseled from the same rock, this stone is set apart from the great statue that cradles it. Small ticks, like droplets of water, emanate from within this stone pedestal. An unseen hand forces Argonus from his feet and into a dense thicket skirting the stone path. A soothing voice murmurs in his ear as the sailor witnesses the passage of things only spoken of in tall tales, and even then, in whispers. "Be quiet for but a moment," the voice counsels. Once the otherworldly creatures fade from sight, Argonus pulls himself from the dusk and gazes skyward. Before him, held aloft, is a handsome woman, replete with glory and power. "How many times must fair Athena save one man?" the immortal asks, her head tilted with uncommon grace, her eyes soft. Before words can form on Argonus's lips, she continues. "'Tis not a query to be answered so readily, sailor of the Argo. Shadows gather," she says. "There is a blight upon this isle. Have you not seen its handiwork? The flesh of your companions no longer flesh. Their bones, that of the earth." The woman's eyes drop. "I fear my own hand may have set these dire events into motion. For this, I will make amends. But know well, many of your brethren yet live, for I have seen them with my own eyes. Find them, Argonus of Crete, and as I did for your father before you, I shall provide a boat and passage from this isle. You have the word of fair Athena." Not a heartbeat later, the goddess is gone, and breath gladly returns to the sailor's lungs. "'Tis Phalurus of the Ashen Spear. His father, great Alcon, shall never again welcome home his prodigal son." The statue is certainly that of the hero, Oileus, peerless in courage and strong in spirit.